Hi there, welcome to The Beaten Trail. In this episode, we take a look at the 2023 RMAX4 from Yamaha. Mike from The Beaten Trail, we are here with Adrian with his 2023 RMAX4. Obviously, you have come from a world of Polaris. How do you like your first ride?
I enjoyed it. I was pleasantly surprised. I was afraid, coming off a Rzr 1000 that it was going to be lacking on performance, and it was surprising. It did surprisingly well. I mean, we went through some stuff today, like a couple serious trails, a couple blue trails, nothing crazy, little creek crossing, and I might have scraped it up a little bit, but it did really well. I'm pleasantly surprised with it for sure.
Yeah, it handles really well, I do have to say. Yeah, you have to get used to the shoulder supports, which we're on the bigger side, so it's a bit of a getting used to it or get rid of them. I don't know.
Undecided.
Give
it a couple more rides and I'll decide what to do with it.
But nicely equipped radio and the Yamaha, what do they call the map system?
Adventure Pro.
Adventure Pro. Mm-hmm. The four-seater's got 29.
Yep, 29
Maxus.
Carnivores.
Carnivores, okay. Mm-hmm. I know the two-seater comes with 30s.
30s, yep.
So you'll probably put 32s on this at some point.
Yeah, that's going to be the first thing probably, is wheels and a little bit of offset and some 32s.
Nice.
Probably a bumper and a couple other small things, but really, I mean, just the way it sits, it does pretty good. This is the XT-R model. There is one model above this one that has a couple more features.
The Beaten Trail is sponsored by Ride Royal Blue ATV Resort in Pioneer, Tennessee, where all of your Tennessee adventures begin. Lodging for any budget, bring your RV, or stay in a cabin. Trails are attached to the resort and not a far drive on ATV legal pavement, so stop down at Ride Royal Blue in Tennessee.
This one does come with the winch, with the Warn winch. It comes with the radio. It comes with the Adventure Pro already in the dash, mounted, which was kind of nice. And I hacked mine, and I put all the usual softwares that we usually run, like the Onyx maps and even Polaris Ride Command, and all those apps I already put on my tablet. So it's kind of nice that it's already in the dash there, and don't have something flopping around inside the...
Like lifetime maps is pretty much what I would do. Mm-hmm. And even then, you're going to have a 10 or 12 inch or whatever size you want tablet in there. But that's nice that it's integrated.
Yeah, I think it's a 7-inch tablet,
yeah,
I want to say. Yeah, it works very well.
It's nice.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, all in all, like I can't complain. We took some whoops. We even hit some whoops pretty fast today. I did tighten up the rear suspension. I put them on the hardest setting and the front on the medium, just to counteract some of that weight bouncing around back there. But it tracked really well. Very happy with it.
Yeah, and like I said, you got the stock skid plate / frame. Option. But I know you can get a thicker, heavier dutier one to put on there.
Yeah, I mean, if I put 32s and maybe a couple inches of lift, hopefully that won't be such a problem. But today we definitely racked it up a little bit in the
creek. A little bit, some rocks here and there.
Yeah.
Definitely handled good. I do like, you were mentioning, I do like the engine braking.
Yes, it
really
does
cool.
Very good. Like, I was very surprised, because the Polaris, once you get down to around idle, a lot of times the clutch will just disengage and then you freewheel, where this one, until you stop, it has engine braking. Like, you let off the brake and it'll slow it down. And some of those trails, it's really nice. Not have to sit there and ride the brake the whole time. It kind of does its own thing. Yeah. Makes it a little too easy.
Yeah, I was just going to say, a comfortable ride. The seating position is good. Mm-hmm. It's nice because it's not super long like a limo of a four-seater. So whereas
the usual four-seater.
Yeah, the Polaris, the Polaris and the Can-Am four-seaters,
they're crazy long. Yeah,
they're like, I don't even know, they're 15 feet long or something ridiculous.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but this is only, I think, 6 or 8 inches longer than the 2-seat version, so it does very well. I was afraid it was going to be a little top-heavy because it does look like it would be, but it stuck very well. I mean, we were in some pretty off-camber stuff today, and I didn't feel uneasy at all.
Yeah, it was good. So it'll be interesting to see when you get the 32s how it is.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be that much big of a difference.
No, I don't think so.
You'll get some clearance, but
well, I think the offset wheel would compensate for that a little bit too, because you're going up a couple inches, but you can also space it out a little bit. So I think it'd probably be all right.
Yeah, very nice. And you got a light in here from third party.
Yeah, it came from overseas somewhere.
Yeah.
But it fits right in there. It works well.
Well, that works. And you don't have to drill or you don't have to mount anything up.
No,
on
it
top.
actually connects to the headlight harness, turns on with your high beam. So whenever you flip it to high beam, it comes right on, which you usually turn it to low beam when you're passing people anyways. Yeah. And it works out well because it turns the spotlight off too.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it's got plenty of storage in the back. You mounted the pack out mount in the rear for between the seats. And I know you can take the seats out. Yeah. But it's not a field switch swap out.
I mean, it would only take a few minutes to get them out, but it's not something you want to do on the trail. Yeah. But they do slide all the way forward. The bottom flips up and the back slides all the way forward, so you still have a couple feet of bed if you need it. Yeah.
That's nice. And you have the Yamaha box in the back, which is good. Gives you a lot of storage. Yeah, I bought the Yamaha brand box, cargo box for the back of it, and it works really well. I have everything in there, and I still have room. It's weird having so much room because coming out of the Rzr, there's no room in those things, you know. I had windshield is a Yamaha, you said? Yeah, it's a Yamaha solid poly. It's not the glass, but it's, I mean, even the manual wiper is fine in a pinch. It's always a challenge for me. There's a difference between seeing through a windshield and filming through a windshield. Oh, definitely. So that's the problem. So like I'm always, if I'm going to be filming and it's not freezing, I opt to have it popped off. Right. So I don't know how easy. This looks, I know you don't have to show me, I know it had the clips on it. Yeah, it just clamps off. This one pops off and it's not a big deal. But if you got the glass one, that's when it's a two-person and you got to store it somewhere. Exactly. It's definitely a little bit harder to take off at that point. Excellent. So it's a standard 1000 cc, 100 and change horsepower. Yeah, 105, 105, 110, something like that. Yeah, right in there, a little over 100. It's nice, and it's got the 10-year belt warranty. Yep, came with 10-year belt warranty. They have the locking front diff too. You can lock and unlock the front diff in these, which a lot of the other brands don't do that. They're solid all the time, but it also pushes you around a little bit when you're trying to make tight turns because they're moving at the same speed. Where you can unlock the front diff and this thing will turn really tight. It turns on a dime. Well, thank you for taking for a ride. Definitely nice. This is probably one of the nicer days we're going to get in February or January, February time zone until who knows. Who knows? So we definitely enjoy being out here at Darkwater. Yeah, Darkwater today was nice. It was definitely very mucky, you know, because all the snow that's melted off recently. So it was very wet, obviously, but it was a nice day. The trails are nice. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for taking us for a ride. Awesome. No problem. Thanks, man. Glad you came out today. Yeah, me too. Cool. We had a great time riding the RMAX4 out at Darkwater, St. Cairns, and the 901. It handled the trails well, and we had a great time going out and trying all different levels of difficulty. We will have future videos once newer tires are put on there and some additional accessories. Stay tuned for more video with the Yamaha RMAX. Big thanks again to our sponsor, Ride Royal Blue. We appreciate them as well as all of our partners for being along for the ride. Be sure to get over to Lid Industries for the brightest rock lights you can find, and check out some of our hats and shirts over at our merchandise page. Thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you out there on the trail. Thanks. So we're here with Adrian today, and we don't have to talk loud. I keep forgetting because we got mics on. I'm like watching the thing go off the scale.